Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Krashy, and today we're going to be playing a live game of Zeraora, some solo queue ranked. I wanted to do a live game where I just kind of talk through my thoughts. This often leads to really interesting like videos where, you know, you can kind of get my thought process in real time, whereas when I'm streaming I kind of just tend to talk to chat. And I can also kind of outline some of the things that I think are wrong, that we did wrong, how we lost, or why we're not doing as good as we could be doing. It's just like a real deep dive into like my brain as a player. First and foremost, just looking at this screen before it fades away, we have two players with potion, and our like ranged attacker this game is a Pikachu. So our team comp doesn't look great to me at a glance, but it's also not too bad. Like, we have good bones, you know? Our team comp has some good bones. So let's see how we perform as we're going to be jumping the wall with Slash. And we're going to be moving in. Now, I do want to look and see what lane I want to gank. I think I'm going to gank top lane. They have Mamoof, or Mamoswine. I called him Mamoof. And then bottom lane looks pretty solid too, but they have Pikachu and Mamoswine, which I think would be a pretty solid lane to gank, so we're going to be looking for that. Gonna be looking for that. Alrighty. Now let's keep it moving. I've been still messing around with my Zeraora build. I think I'm using a different one than I have listed on my build sheet. I think I'm using Muscle, Razor Claw, and Buddy Barrier. Buddy Barrier feels pretty non-compromising, but I've been going back and forth a little bit on my damage items. Let's see if we can get in here and try to help this out if I can. I don't think I can do much here. Maybe if I get a crit here. Unfortunate. Unfortunate I wasn't able to secure that kill. But I definitely did my best, and I'm probably going to take a berry, so that way we can keep the pressure up and get as much of this farm as we possibly can. Very good, very good. And I'm going to go ahead and dip out of here. I do see there's Zeraora jungle in the bottom lane, so I might look for a potential counter jungle here. If you ever see the jungler in the bottom lane like this, you can counter jungle. So, he may come directly over here, so I'm going to try to do this quickly if I can, which I'm failing at for whatever reason, which is unfortunate. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Yep, it did. And he's a higher level than me, so I have to not do this. Unless I can just get it and then run. Because I can steal it, and then I can just run from it. There's not a whole lot he can do about that, so that's good. That's good. So we get some good XP steal. That was scary, though, because usually the enemy jungler won't immediately go back in. They'll dance around in the lane. They'll mess around a little bit. So that was good. And now we're going to go into like a much more profound clear on my side. We're going to clear everything. So we get a lot of the mid farm. When I'm doing this, I'm trading off the ability to help my laners for helping myself by getting myself jungle levels. And that's usually a good trade. Now, I am Zeraora, who doesn't like need level 9, but level 8's pretty crucial. And I've got a little bit of time before I get to bot lane, but I'm kind of behind schedule right now in terms of wanting to show up to Bs. So I don't think that I'm going to get red buff, which is a little unfortunate. But I'll get a crab, and I'll try to get there for the 720 Bs. So 720 on the clock. They've got them pushed out a little bit. The enemy Zeraora is here, and I'm a little bit ahead of him in farm, so that's good. Let's see if we can... Okay, he's got some discharge. Wow, that's a damage build. Holy. That was crazy damage. I don't know why they were diving that. I don't agree with that decision, but that's okay. I'm gonna need a berry. Getting some kills in the top lane, so I can't complain too much. What's going on here? How do we want to fight this? Did I get this kill? Yes, we do. We'll take that, and that's why I like some Volt Switch. That's why I do be liking Volt Switch right there. Huge. I mean, great potential right there, you know? Free kill, really. We don't really want to commit with only 3 people. That just turns into a really big 50-50. I kind of want to get 10. I'm going to try to get 10. This is scary and risky to me. But if I can get a little bit of farm, and if they don't overly commit, I can get it. Which looks like that's not what's happening right now. They still haven't lost. We lost goal, but they haven't started that yet. If I can get 10, this would be huge. I just don't think I have time, because they're just going to go get it now. That sucks. Yeah, that sucks. All right. Try to steal this if we can. Did I get it? I did get it. Nice. So eject button, volt switch, discharge into a steal, which is kind of a massive play, actually. We definitely want that. Oh man, if I was a little bit closer and didn't get pushed, I was gonna score here. Okay, we have ult. All right, we're looking to go in here if I can move. Okay, we've got the buddy barrier. Big discharge here. We're in there. All right, and now we want to score. Whatever score gets in is whatever. You can only control so much, but that was huge. Huge plays, big steals. Top lane was doing their thing. I'm going back into jungle now because we want to get this big XP. There's really no objective on the map, so all I need to do is like off lane maybe and just get some farm. So I'm going to be going for big farm here. I like to pull red buff down this way because it stacks on the crab. I'll step to the side just so you can kind of get some cleave farming in. Use some discharge for farming. And I will go for the blue buff. And there is a lot of farm. If he takes it, doesn't matter. Not worried about it. But there is a lot of bottom lane farm that he's going to go get, which is very good. I'm going to leave some of it for him. I'm comfortable with that. All we're doing right now is just waiting for more farm, waiting for objectives, being grouped. Like this play, not a huge fan of, personally. I wish that the Pikachu would stop this. If he could stop this, would be huge. Big potential to get some big damage in there. Okay. That's good damage because we get the Gardevoir ult. We get 2 ults and I'm dead, but they hold it off. Like nothing bad happens here at all. Don't think that was a good eject play because you're probably going to die for it, but Mamoswine's looking to pop off. I still have my ultimate. Lucario's been farming. Like we're vibing right now. I don't like the Blissey play. I don't really understand that too much. But we do want to be in the bottom lane. I'm going to go ahead and ping it to try to give my teammates some idea that I do want to be here. And now I'm going to chill. I don't want to be seen. I don't want them to know that I'm here. On the off chance that they hard rush this, I do see that there's a Cinderace and there's 3 of them here. Minimum 3 of them here. 4 of them here as far as I can tell. I want to be entirely... No, I don't want... I want to be entirely anonymous. Which is unfortunate. We're going to have to go ahead and jump out of that. And just no follow-up from the team. That's a pretty big mistake on my team's part. I mean, 4 enemies, like, you know, read between the lines. This is what they want to be doing. I'm going to need some help here, most likely, if they decide to push. Which it doesn't look like they are because they're probably hungry for the Pikachu. Which, I mean, really, again, just really unfortunate that we just didn't have follow-up there. That's one of those things that I can clearly point to and say, that was a wrong decision from my team. They're getting value out of top lane, albeit not as much as we would have gotten out of, you know, getting a second Dreadnought. You know, considering I stole the first one, but it is what it is, and I'm gonna keep farming and just trying to stay strong. There's really no point for me to try to push and do anything, although we are behind in points, or it's close battle, right? It's not we're not behind, but it's close battle, which, you know, is okay, but that doesn't mean we're winning. That's for sure. And yeah, so I'm just trying to be strong. It's really the best thing I can do. Maybe even look for these crabs. Yeah, I can look for these crabs. That's good. So more farm, get me closer and higher levels. I don't have a score shield, so I'm trying to make some kind of a turn in play. It's unlikely. They have 3 in the top lane, though, so maybe we could make some kind of a push here. I'm even going to try to score behind them, which he might see me and mirror me. I know he definitely saw me, but we'll see if he mirrors me, or if somebody stops me, or if I get a free turn in. If I don't get a turn in here, I'm probably dead. Which I'm going to let them kill me here, so that way I can get a timer that gets me closer to 2. Like, if I would have stalled there and died, look at the timing. There's already, like, a 4-second, 3-second gap between me and Zapdos spawn. So my timing's already not good. It's a 5-second time. So if they were to rush and I kill my team here, that'd be horrible. We're in the lead, so I don't think Pikachu should be doing that. We definitely want to be grouped in the middle of the map. Like, right now, our team is not grouped fast enough. We need to be grouped now. Because if they start flipping this, we would have no follow-up. Like, having Mamoswine farming makes no sense to me. Having our teammates getting 2v5'd here makes no sense to me. We're hard throwing the game now. Didn't use ultimates there. They just die by default. If they check this bush, that's bad because they'll know where I am. And now we lose the game by default. Teammates didn't make the right decision. It's unfortunate. It is what it is. We had Mamoswine farming for no reason. We had 2 teammates that weren't willing to back up, didn't use ultimates. I was forced to be in a position where I have to try to salvage the game. 99% chance that we lose here, but I'll probably still publish this video because I think that it's actually a pretty good learning experience, and there is an opportunity where you could salvage this, right? Like, it is technically technically winnable. If we were to get a nice group in, we could try to salvage this, but it's very, very unlikely. Full damage mime, I can't even keep up with them. Yeah, at this point, I mean, again, I really think that it's a testament to how not understanding the game and not playing the game properly really does just lead to a loss. And despite my best efforts, being at both Dreadnoughts, being at Zapdos on time, trying to be grouped up, unfortunately, I'm not really able to win this one. So if we get one push in, we have, you know, ultimates, we might be able to make some kind of a play, but it's not likely, right? I mean, it's actually impossible. I'll just flat out say it. It's impossible, but you never know, right? Who knows? Maybe if our Mamoswine came with us or something there, like, even then, like, it's just incredibly unlikely. Yeah, there's really just like no chance at any way to do much of anything here, unfortunately. Yeah, there's just no opportunity. So unfortunately, that's the loss, but that is the video. Hopefully you guys feel like you learned something. As always, friends, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I feel like I never really post losses, but this was pretty informative and pretty educational. So yeah, don't make those mistakes. You have to, people ask me all the time, how do I rank up? How do I do better? What am I supposed to do? What do I do in solo queue? Understand the game. That is the number one thing. If you don't understand the game, if you're playing the game incorrectly, you're going to throw your own matches. So Mamoswine, Lucario through our match, you know, perma sitting top lane, never coming bottom. They weren't there. Mamoswine was never at any Dreadnought. He wasn't there for Zapdos. He threw the game. Lucario was farming. I'm not really sure why. He threw the game. Pikachu and Blissey sitting in a bush whenever they were clearly going to get engaged on. They didn't even use ults to try to stay alive, but I mean, they shouldn't have been there anyways. They kind of threw the game. And then it is what it is. So try to understand the game, have a fundamental understanding of it, and improve. Simple as that. As always, friends, be sure to be kind to one another, tell someone that you love them, and I'll see you on the next video.